Hello and welcome to another tutorial video. I do hope you're doing well today. Today we are going to be looking at a piece called Sonatina in G Major, the first movement of two movements. And this piece is attributed to Ludwig van Beethoven, a wonderful composer, of course, of the classical period. And this piece is actually written within a group of different sonatinas that were published after the death of the composer, or also known as published posthumously. So the interesting thing is that there were wonderful sonatas and other bigger works. The variations and other shorter works as well were all written and published during Mr. Beethoven's life. But as you can imagine, being a very serious composer, of which his livelihood was made through music creation, you can imagine one can imagine the different notebooks and papers that he would have of various compositions that in some cases did not get published for various reasons while he was alive. But while working through the vast library of material after he passed away, and especially when there was such a loss to the musical community when he passed, all of his music was then snapped up and in some cases was published later to the benefit of society, I think. And in this particular case, this sonatina really fits that category of one of the beautiful pieces that we're so fortunate to be able to study and to play. This piece can be found on page 13 in the Celebration Series 6th edition piano repertoire book through the Royal Conservatory of Music in Toronto, published in 2022. This piece is the first movement that I will be playing, and I will be playing the second movement in another tutorial video. This piece is beautiful. There's a very nice melodic line that sings clearly. The left hand is very smooth and calm. But as we go over to the keyboard, I'd like to show you a couple of ideas. One is where we have grace notes. So you can hear how there's a decorative moment in the melody. That's what the melody would be like without the grace note. But when we add it in, you can hear how there's a nice calmness, but also a little bit of fanciness too. And the grace notes are all easily found because they are teeny tiny notes that are marked smaller than the notes in the melody. And there's a slash or a line through them to tell us that these are the notes that decorate the melody. Something else that's very interesting in the left hand is we have broken chords, but these require some shape to give some support to the melody. So you can hear how, when practicing, you want to make sure to play separately and smoothly, especially when learning the left-hand chords, and to know that the broken chords are supporting the melody, so you want to play the left hand slightly quieter. Something else that's interesting is we have a coda, so an ending section that brings this piece to a nice ending or close. And we call that in music a cadence. I do hope you enjoy this performance of this piece. Sonatina in G Major, Movement 1. very calm and relaxing piece, with a lot of musical interest. I do hope you enjoy practicing this one. And also practicing separately as well, making sure the right hand melody is very smooth, the left hand chords are supportive, and then when you combine the parts together, to make sure that you hear that melody clearly. It's a beautiful piece, and I do hope you have some fun as you practice it. And I look forward to seeing you for the next tutorial very soon. Until then, take care for now.